All right, I'm gonna have to tackle something, and I might have to remake this video a couple times. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm starting to see a lot of people claiming to be Forex traders, uh, claiming to be experts, looking to sell you guys courses. I come across it on Instagram all the time. I come across it sometimes through just online random places and content and all that good stuff. Man, listen, you guys are here to hear about my journey. You're not here to see a brand new car or anything like that, or me pretending like I'm rich, or pretending that you too can get rich type of thing. Um, Forex is no different than playing a musical instrument. If anybody's a musician out there, you don't just pick up a guitar and just nail it. I mean, there's people who do that. Come on, man. But I mean, generally speaking, you put in the hours, you put in the effort, you learn, you get a chance or two, you get a big break here or there, and then you become, this awesome guitarist, and you're able to put out records and all that good stuff, and chart on the Billboard and all that good stuff. So, guys, this trading stuff is not get rich quick, overnight, success, all that. It's not what this is for. It's not what this is for. This is the best way I've heard it explained is it's a turbocharger for your income. You don't jump into trading and say, all right, I need to make an income and I'm going to do that immediately. Meaning, I'm going to trade, make money, and then pull money out of that account and then keep doing that. I tried. I tried to do that. And I'm not here to say you can't do it because I wasn't able to. I am here to tell you that it is not necessarily the best course of action. If you can take your income, if you can stack up some money, if you can trade from a position of power, then do that. Now, if you've got some dude saying, hey, take my course, I'm going to show you exactly the strategies that win. We're going to do the same ones over and over. And we're going to use, 500 to 1 leverage. And that's cool and everything if you want to listen to it. But I want you to know ahead of time that leverage works both ways. When you win big. When you lose big. And there's no problem with that. If you're an experienced trader, if you're consistent, if you really, really got your stuff nailed down and figured out, then do it. The problem is people who don't know what they're doing go into it. They use that leverage. They take their little $500, $1,000, whatever, and they leverage it to the hilt. They don't really understand the strategies. They don't really understand the market. They don't really understand the setups. They don't understand the risk management. They also don't understand the strike rate. And on top of that, they can barely execute the strategy consistently because they question it. Why? Because they're not tight with the strategy yet. They're not intimate with the strategy yet, guys. It's basic stuff, man, but it needs to be said. So whenever you leverage, not really knowing what you're doing, no real confidence in what you're doing outside of what someone else is telling you, you don't know how to act whenever there's issues, whenever you make a loss, whenever you have several losses in a row. So one of the things I was told is, going back to analogies, you're going to get this a lot from me. That's just how my brain works. You need to know enough about cars in order to understand if your mechanic is screwing you or not. So some people will, take it a step further and be able to rebuild engines from scratch type of thing. Other people are going to, bury their head in the sand and never really understand anything about their car or what to do or when to do it or any of that. And so then the car breaks down due to deferred maintenance type of thing. And there's everything in between, right? what I'm trying to show you with this whole series of all these videos is going to be, and also the written content is going to be me digging into the strategy that I was able to earn and really make my own, understand, and not a strategy that I picked up and was my own from the get-go, but something that I saw, that I dug into, that I pounded on for literally months and even years at this point, to be honest. Um, and I say months because I just now feel comfortable, over the past year or so, really comfortable and confident in being able to pick and understand my strategy. Let's pinpoint that even. I don't even want to front at all. So I want to say around March when I taught my first person. A shout out to Joseph, um, my first person I ever taught. That really made me understand. Oh crap! I do know this setup like the back of my hand. It's not that hard for me. I can go through all 28 Forex pairs in minutes, and really understand if there's a setup there or not. And I'm not forcing anything. I'm just taking whatever's out there. But you don't really look at it that way whenever you haven't put in the time and effort to understand the markets and understand trading and understand your craft. And this is the problem. People get online and they're looking for get rich quick. They're looking for a way to make income. That's the majority of people. And that's just real. And I get it because I've been there, done that. For me, my poison was the option side, thinking that I was going to be able to get away with it with options because I've traded options. That's what I did first when I was 19, 20. I was trading options first. And so with a background, you're a little more cocky, you know, and it backfired for me. But guys, be wary of any of these guys who are saying, come trade with me and I'm just going to show you, and everybody else, they're just doubting and blah, blah, blah. Ask them about results, good and bad. Show the entire profit and loss, not just the wins. This is the problem. People post wins, 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 wins. They don't talk about the losses. The losses those are how you become a better trader. And I learned that from IP early on because it's a journaling that happens. You journal and you find out which strategies you're catching L's on. And you find out once you dig into that particular trade, you screenshot it and all that good stuff. We're going to go over screenshots. I got all that from the past. So when you dig into it, you start to really understand, oh man, that's why I messed up here. I jumped in when I shouldn't have. I was impatient, or my emotional level was off. And they even go that far to where they talk about the emotional. Part of your trading criteria will be on a scale to 1 to 5. How do I feel emotionally about this trade? Am I connected to it in some way or whatever? Guys, this is psychological. This, again, chess, not checkers. This is a sport that's a lot like chess. I don't know if y'all are chess fans, anybody out there, but that's what we're playing here. And it's a beautiful game, but you get started on the right foot, already having these things planted in the back of your subconscious that there's no quick way to do it. You will develop an eye for your trades and understanding your strategy. And then you're going to go even further and say, oh, now I understand why my strategy works. That's where I've finally arrived at, and I really feel excited about it at this point. And so, anyways, guys, be ready to put in the hours. Be ready to earn a skill. That's all I'm saying. All right.